Oh, hello guys. Welcome back. How have you been doing? I have been actually doing really fine this weekend. I have luckily been taking the time to go to the nearby river for some fun with my family. It would have been weird if we wanted to originally go to the pool, but it would have been weird if we wanted to show up with me, considering that Earth Elementals aren't exactly supposed to be smart and well, having a personality of their own, so I definitely would have raised a lot of eyebrows showing up there. So at least the kids were entertained by me doing the fountain, by basically inhaling a ton of water and then spitting it back out. After all, really the only reason I need to breathe is just to speak. I don't actually count as a living being, so I'm not exactly sure if I really need it for anything else. But now it's time for me to go back to work and continue the work on my new model, since unfortunately I still couldn't slow down the decay of this one. Thank God I was able to get the lab into working order. I did not expect the backup generator to be this weak last time. I think this might take a little bit while until I'll be able to do this steadily. So yeah, also apologies about the last time. I wasn't exactly organized. My voice actor didn't exactly give me too much time to come up with a sort of presentation for myself, so I'm actually going to need to maybe go into a little bit more detail about myself, especially since I was mostly rambling for the most part. So I'm not going to repeat my name since it's very much in the channel name. But as for actually who I am, to be fair, I also said that yes, while currently I am kinda classified as an Earth Elemental, I am also someone who was born a human, so I'm not exactly sure what to count myself as at the moment. But yeah, actually the fact that I've turned into an Earth Elemental is due to a magical accident during my final exam, and I was supposed to become a certified Earth Mage, or Geomancer if you prefer that one. Alright, as for where I live at the moment, I'm currently living with my family in the vtubers version of Hungary. That also explains why I have this accent. So I was kinda having hopes that once I become a certified Geomancer, I will be able to fight against the old ones and their armies, but considering that my form currently eats up most of my magic, that has little hope at the moment. Then again, it is a losing war, since considering that most of the VTubers in my universe, or well, fictional characters anyway, have already turned into the Lost, whether just plain because they lost their mind or because they became possessed by an IRL human, becoming nothing more than just puppets and masks. I'm not really having too much hope about winning this war. But I cannot just give up. But even then, even though I'm technically have sworn to fight the old ones for what they did to me back in the past, I don't really have too many connections, and well, maybe I should be able to rely on an old friend of mine to get info about currently how the old ones' agents are doing and what are their current plans, but that relationship has ended on a quite sour note too, so I'm not exactly sure if I will be in a favorable position for him to help. So yeah, I really wish there was a way to get over the fourth wall madness, especially since technically I'm among the lost as well. The only reason I'm not going out of my mind or becoming nothing more than a puppet for my voice actor is mostly because of my high degree of resistance against insanity-inducing attacks. But then again, since I have my own voice actor, I'm not exactly quite sure how long can I resist it. Although luckily, since he is not exactly willing to talk about his own private life either, I may have a chance of having some more luck with myself, keeping my own identity. Oh, if any of you are interested, by the way, I know that usually most VTubers who debut are going to talk about this, but actually I am 25 years old. My birthday was actually not too long ago, on May 5th. And don't worry, unlike most VTubers who are like their age and season 2, season 3, I'm aging at the same rate as you guys do, so at the next time my birthday rolls around I will be 26, not 25 season 2. And my height is actually 181 centimeters, or for those of you who don't exactly use meters as the measuring unit, I'm 5'11" and a little bit more. Okay, a little bit more about my interests. Like I said last time, I have been interested in gardening, swimming, and a little bit on blacksmithing as well, even though technically that one is not exactly something that is currently useful around here. But yeah, otherwise I really like listening to music as well. In that regards, I'm not exactly too much of a, not exactly a picky person. Anything that has a good beat I'm usually listening to. As for what else is it, as I usually like the documentaries that you guys call fantasy movies and sci-fi. So basically what you guys consider fiction is, in our universe, a sort of extra-dimensional documentary. Out of all of those, I'm actually preferring a little bit about our own history first. My favorite movie in that regard is actually a little bit of a Hungarian story that usually goes by in English as the name of Matt the Goose Boy. But of course I'm not exactly a snob, so I usually like the DCU and the Marvel movies as well. Although my favorite out of those is the Guardians of the Galaxy as well, considering how they are outcasts, and I can relate to that.